Hello and welcome back to some more Settlers 4. We are in the last part of the first mission as the Trojans here. We should be able to finish in this video. We have made this sunflower farm just for fun. He has gotten a lot of sunflower, but no sunflower has been brought to the oil press, and no oil has been brought to the small temple, so we don't have any mana. Seems like we are in dire need of more people, so we should actually rush our large residences. And having taken almost 2 hours to finish this mission is a bit too long, I think. I guess it's hard to get started on a new game like this. It's pretty much Settlers free, but then again it's not, so it does take some time to get acquainted with the game and how it runs and all that. Why are they not filling up? Is it because this ship is in the way? What if we put it down here and we send all of these guys down there? Did we get the new people we need? We have the catapults. So then we do need a bowman. So we need one guy to take a gold, put it in here, and one guy to take the gold bar up there, something like that. Then we also need these guys to finish building these, and having rushed them is probably a good idea. So then we can, I think we get 50 settlers from each of these, so that would then double our carrier manpower, which is what we need. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell a story about this large temple. I really like this large temple. Back when I was studying some 3D course, my final exam, I decided to make a temple inspired by this one. But instead of having it be a temple for Zeus, I made it a temple for Artemis, and modeled a stone sculpture of a woman in armor with a bow and all that. That was pretty fun, and it was well received, but because the examinator thought I had been lazy with some textures, I only got, what would that be in international term? I only got a B instead of an A, so that was a bit disappointing, because I had specifically chosen to use a shader instead of a texture, because that was the look I was going for with the specific part. Like when I was copying the look of these columns. For that assignment, I also wrote to one of the people who had modeled some of these buildings for this game, and asked him about some of the buildings, like how they looked on the other side, and he said, "I don't know. We just made them for this view and didn't think of the back side. So very likely they don't really have anything on the other side. Like, they are made to look good from this exact direction." So that's pretty fun. And also I know that the way they have been working with these games, the way Blue Byte has been working, is they have been making 3D models, and then they have been making very good renders of those 3D models, and then imported those, so they have this 3D 2D blend in the games. I think that's a pretty fun approach, and I think it also helps make the models not as heavy. And I guess that is important, at least for Settlers 3, that is important, because I think I think the engine there is not as sophisticated as maybe the engine here, so so every trick counts in the 3D modeling game making business. Enough about that story. How are we doing here? Let's explore the whole circle. Have we gotten the bowman yet? Come on, make the bowman. And make these shipyards. Okay, so that's the extent of the circle. Funny little effect they have used to mark it. Nice space for a stone mine, yeah, I know, but we don't want it. I think we have enough iron for now. Okay, so we have a few warships now. But we have not loaded them with any ammunition, but we don't need that. Why is it that we can't... Whoops, I pressed the Windows key because I'm an idiot. Come on, open the game, there we are. Go into the boat. You silly men. Do it now! Why is this so fiddly? Why are you coming up? You don't need to come up, you need to go far away so I don't select you. Seriously? Do I need to be in this screen for it to accept them? No, I told you to go. Now we have 8 catapult backpackers inside. Come on, enter. They actually did it, I think, or they are standing behind and hiding. Silly. What? Why? Ah, because it's full. Right, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. And I need to remember to make more warships. You can then make 2 warships. No, you shouldn't make 2 warships. You should actually... So you can make a warship, and you can make a ferry, and you can make a ferry. Do we have hammers for this? Let's just check here. If it says anything about hammers, it doesn't. So most likely we have. Should we make hammers anyway? Why not? 4 hammers. And the large temple is done. Such a nice building. Also like the small temple, but the large temple much more nice. And this amount of sunflower is a bit crazy. Almost 200 carriers, exactly what we wanted. So mental note, remember to make a lot of carriers, because 100 was not enough for this system. Guess we have around 50 over here that are not doing anything, but we needed the next 50 to really work. So yes, you two go to the circle. And you are just arriving in the circle. You have started. You have not started. Why is that? Is that because you need people? I think you need people to occupy it, so that is a good thing we are making the hammers then. But we have made the hammers. But what else do they need? Your settlers must have a bow to... Oh, yeah, okay. We do have some hunters, okay. Should we make a few bows just for fun? Stone, stone, stone. Stone, dude. Goodbye. So how are we looking? Still waiting. Waiting, 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 waiting. Let's just click them there so they don't work. We need 4 other dudes, so let's just have them ready for when we need them. So 3, 2 are needed, and okay, so we only need 3 bows. 2 bowmen. Didn't we send the last bowman up? Or is he on his way? There he is. So 1 more ferry should be enough. What does this guy need? He needs... Oh, that ringing sound was from Game Ranger in the background. I forgot to close that. Sulfur is used by the miners to produce gunpowder. Gunpowder maker works in the Trojans era. They use sulfur coal and tree trunks to manufacture explosive arrows. Why can the Mayans make gunpowder? That's a bit weird. Can they make cannons and stuff like that? Maybe. We'll have to see how that works. But the thing that's too bad about these games is it's normally not worth it to make a lot of boats and stuff like that. Where's the third dude? We have these 2 there, and I have the third one selected. There he is. Then we have 14 pioneers. We only need these 10. And click them over using the Alt key so they don't automatically start working. I was a bit unsure what I want to say, if I want to say so they don't automate or if they don't automatically start working. So that is why it sounded a little weird. So 15 minutes in and we are still in the process of making the boats we need. Is this set to a warship? So that will probably be fine because yeah, looks like you have the things you need. We can actually stop this one. And this one is done. Here it dies. And apparently I have to alt-click when I send soldiers into boats. It worked the last time. Try to give it an attack order, but it's not really responding to that. Oh, okay, so I have to select a certain point on the boat for them to actually go to it. Yeah, okay. So the mast is the point I have to click, apparently. That's a bit annoying. And a bit fiddly. So now we just need this one to be done, and I think the mission is done after that. Then we have taken 2 hours to finish something that shouldn't have taken that long. But we can't change that now. Or I don't want to change that now. It would be annoying to have to start over again. So yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. Just waiting pretty much. Did we make our hunters start working? We made it so that they got occupied. Area. Guess he can't leave our area, so we have to do something like that. The same goes for here. Have a bunch of animals in this area. Can he go that far? Could we set his area? Guess that works. Come on, finish the boat. The ferry has arrived. 3 plus 7. 2 plus 8. 3 squad leaders and 10 swords. And then we have we have 10 pioneers in this one. Then we have 4 warships here. Send them down a little bit to make sure they are inside the circle. Did we have any sulfur on the map? Ah yeah, we do have sulfur here. Which mine is the sulfur mine, just for future reference? So this is the sulfur mine. What do the sulfur miners eat? Okay, so the sulfur miners are preferably eating meat. Ah yes, and I think it's also possible to see that with the icons here. Yes. Perfect. Are you done yet? I think this iron depot has been pretty nice. Iron depot. But keeping our plank storage full has not been a thing we have done. But these two sawmills, I think they have been okay to provide for everything here, but maybe we should have had a third one, considering how much coal, how much stone we are making. The fact that we have two cutters there and two mines. Then we could have upped the thing of the other one, the production of the other resource, the planks. Yes. So now we're just waiting for this guy to make it. Looks like there's actually a guy ferrying the boat. I don't know if this is part of the back or part of his head. I would guess it's part of the boat, but it seems like he's very close to it, so I'm not really sure. It is an interesting looking boat. Let's have a look at the flag. The flag's very Greek. Of course, miniature versions on the shields, nice. Is this like a tarp? Ah, like it's a little tent. Guess it's a tent over the, you know, that's the, I was saying it's a tent over the cargo hold, but looks like there's steps going down in that area. Can we see that from the front? This looks like it's a crossbow of some sort, a ballista. Guess that's the one firing the flaming arrows. I don't think there's anything interesting for us to look at while it's sailing up, so I guess we can just continue looking at this boat. What was that? Sounded like a boat. We have won the game! Yay! Only took us 4 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours and 5 minutes. So these islands are pretty shit. But I guess they look pretty nice. So this was our little land. Anything interesting we could have used on these areas? Could have mined in this area if we wanted to. We've made a production specifically to support these, but it didn't really matter. So just took the lazy approach and that worked. So I'll just do a quick save here. In case I need it. So this was our score, and we had the best score in the game. What a surprise. Yeah, so not much else. So want to say thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video, where we will be tackling the second mission of the Trojan campaign. Goodbye.